Hey guys, and welcome to I Want My Angst TV Reviews. I'm Sarah, and today we are going to be talking about the new series coming to Disney Plus, Big Shot. Let's do it. Before we get started, you guys know the drill. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel, comment along as we talk about Big Shot, and give this video a like, a thumbs up, or so if you like what you hear, or if you agree, or if you don't agree, whatever, just hit the button. Okay, let's do this.
Coach Marvin Korn is going from the NCAA to some fancy high school?
Personally, I think it's all a big mistake, but I'm prepared to make the best of it.
Big Shot is a new teen series coming to Disney Plus, and I use teen series in quotes because it is not your average teen show. The show actually follows Coach Korn, who is played by John Stamos, a infamous NCAA coach who is known for his hot-headed temper and is kicked out of the league after throwing a chair at a referee. Oh my God! So no one wants to work with this coach. He's completely kicked out of the league, and the only one that will take him is an all-girls private school in California. So now a guy who is used to coaching college boys is now in charge of coaching high school girls, which is a whole different ball game. Pun intended. This series is also brought to us by David E. Kelley. Now, if you're not familiar with David E. Kelley, he brought us huge shows like Doogie Howser, Boston Legal, Ally McBeal, Goliath, Boston Public, The Undoing, and now Big Shot. One thing that he is huge on is character-driven stories and character development.
Who are you? Are we enemies?
I did have a chance to sit down with a couple of the girls and Jessalyn Gilsig to kind of discuss the show and the training that went into it, as well as why everyone should watch Big Shot and give it a chance. So make sure you go check that out on that hashtag show where you will find that interview. Now, diving into Big Shot, I only got to watch the first 3 episodes, so let me preface the rest of this review with that. My issue was that I found the pacing to be rather slow, and I think that kind of comes with a David E. Kelley show. I know, blasphemous, right? His shows do tend to be very character driven, and in those interviews, the girls did tell me that I will learn much more about each character. However, 3 episodes in, and I know nothing except for like very surface level things, with the exception of one. We do get to delve into her backstory a little bit, and it's why she's so connected to Coach Korn. This whole review is spoiler free, so pardon my vague reviewing. But I do feel after 3 episodes, I should care more about everyone. And I just kind of don't. But I am trusting the process. I am trusting the history of David E. Kelley, that by the end, I will have delved deep into every character and understand where they're coming from on a more personal level rather than the surface level I've been given so far. You gotta dig a little deeper, find out who you are. There are a few things I really did enjoy about this series going in. I like that it's actually not just about the teenagers. I like that the parents and the adults are much more involved than your regular teenage show, which is rather interesting, I think, for a series that is kind of pointed towards teens and on Disney Plus. I thought the girls did a wonderful job portraying the characters that they've been given. I think there is a character for each person to follow. Whether you're a young girl figuring out your own sexuality, whether you're dealing with loss, whether you have overbearing parents who expect so many things from you, I think there's someone for everyone. And of course, the supporting cast is fantastic, whether it is the principal, to the annoying counselor, to the one teacher that everybody hates. Because we all had the one teacher that we all hated. And John Stamos is just as charming as ever, playing this like arrogant, know-it-all coach who is being softened a little by these high school girls, which kind of is another issue I have. Another thing that kind of like rubbed me a little wrong with this show is how like eggshelly they're saying you have to be when it comes to handling teenage girls and teenage sports players. As a person who was once a teenage girl and a teenage sports player, I don't think that's the case. I never appreciated being treated differently just because I was a girl, and that's something I think this show gets wrong. I believe they could get their point across and Coach Korn could learn from them without this like overarching umbrella of these are teenage girls, they have teenage hormones, they go through teenage girl things, you don't know what it's like to be a teenage girl.
Ew, get off of me. Ugh, as if.
I mean, yeah, boys have hormones too, and boys go through all the same stuff too, so it's like, who are we treating poorly? The boy sports players or the girl sports players? Should we all just be treated like sports players? Okay, I'll get off this little box now, excuse me. Overall, did I enjoy Big Shot? I did, but did it have a lot of issues that I was hoping would be resolved by the time I got to the end of the 3rd episode? Absolutely. If I hadn't spoken with the cast, I probably wouldn't have continued the series. However, after talking with them, it has given me a little bit more gusto, a little bit more hope that this will turn into an iconic show that I will absolutely love. And it will be well balanced and character driven, just like David E. Kelley gives us. So, here's hoping.
Let's go win a basketball game.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm Sarah, and make sure you like, subscribe, and comment along. Let me know what you think of Big Shot, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any more angsty videos.